Hey, YouTube University, what's going on? So, how you guys like that thumbnail? My son did that. My son does my logos. That's the Black Phoenix Team Us logo. That is the name of my store. I have several different stores in Amazon, Etsy, Shopify. I'm going to put those links below. Those of you who are joining now, subscribe to my channel. That's the goal. So yeah, I'm in a crusade to grow my channel. You see this? I have tons of stuff. I'm getting ready to go, 100 with the subscribe to my channel. So the goal is initially to give the Sapphire Physician Billing and Coding course at no charge once I get to 1,000 subscribers. I have to have at least 1,000 subscribers to have an overall unity of Team Us. So that's why I need you guys to join my channel. And it's not only for just that, it will benefit you. At that point, I'll put the full course on there. But now you guys will still see some of the courses and you guys can still thrive off of what I'm giving you. If you go to www.sapphirecoding.com, you guys can see all the courses there. You can also click and get like a preview of what's in the courses. So I recommend that. Go to www.sapphirecoding.com and you can click on a preview in the link and it'll show you all the lessons that are in the course. When you go to the Shopify and the Etsy, you will see all the courses there and you will see pictures there. You will also see pictures there. It does not show you the detailed courses. It doesn't show you detailed courses. When you go to my website, that's where the detailed courses are. Also, if you go to www.sapphirephysiciancoding.org, I have all of my social networks there. You can just click and it'll get you to Twitter or whatever, Instagram. Join my Instagram. That I put stuff there too as well. I think I'm going to go ahead and pull all of those social networks on the Sapphire Coding page as well. But we'll do that after a while. So the gist of this is to let you guys know, there's more to come. So click on the videos, and you can get more of an insight of what I'm getting ready to do or what I am doing. So you guys know, again, my course is detailed. So you guys will have a syllabus. It would be, this is like something totally new for me. It's just like, it'll be like a real university. You guys hear me say YouTube University all the time. I'm trying to make this course like a YouTube University. I can't wait to see, how, it would jump off, how it really do it. A lot of times you don't know something until you try it. You don't know until you try it. So, you guys, join my channel. So, the next video that I'm going to drop, I have one dropping tonight. You guys know I drop those videos at 7 o'clock. 7 p.m. So listen out for 7 p.m. That's when the videos are going to drop. I wanted to kind of give you guys an overall of what that coding class is. So the last video that I put out was pretty much the books. The books that I put out there, check them. Those are the books that you're going to need. That second orientation is out there. You guys already see that first orientation circulating. Go ahead and check out that other one. That's the second portion to that first orientation. And the syllabus is already in there. Find that video, go in that playlist and find that syllabus. I did say I was going to do an updated syllabus version. It's the same as the other one, but I'll go ahead and do that version. So those books, okay, the ICD-10, the CPC, the Hicks-Picks books, you guys know to get those. You guys know to get those. You have to have those when we get into those core courses. So your prereqs are the medical billing course, the medical terminology course, introduction to ICD-10, introduction to CPT. This will show you how to do CPT. This will show you how to do ICD-10, how to identify diagnosis, whether it's a good diagnosis, is it a rule-out diagnosis? It will let us know what we need to do. The ICD-10 course, you need to have the step-by-step book and you need to have your ICD-10 book. Yes, you guys will learn where ICD came from. Where did it come from? How did it develop? Like I said, we're going to start from scratch. We're going to start from scratch. We're going to find out about ICD-10. This will help you better to code something, better to give a diagnosis, better to clarify a diagnosis. I won't say give a diagnosis because you're not the one to giving the diagnosis. You're just justifying the diagnosis that the provider has submitted. Okay, you're justifying the CPT code that the provider has submitted. Okay, I saw something on Twitter. It was amazing. The providers were doing like a lung transplant or something. Anybody see that on Twitter? And they were giving detail for detail, and it was amazing because if you had something like that as a medical billing or coder, you know, and the doctor is literally telling you, you literally in there and watching what he's doing, you would code that case like that. That's why a lot of the nurses need to be coders. Well, they don't need to be coders, but they need to learn coding. Like I've told you before, a lot of times I go and I sit at Panera XYZ or sit at wherever. Sometimes nurses, they know what I do. Lisa, I need to know the coding. This is why. This is why. And a lot of times the nurses are the managers of the coding department. Sometimes you will see positions that say, you know, we need a coding manager, RN, XYZ. She needs to have a CPC. She needs to be familiar with what's going on in that surgery. I thought it was amazing. I mean, they literally had the lung, you know, on the patient, getting ready to put that into the patient, the 2-inch hole. I mean, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised in the OR. I'm telling you, I had to get out of there. I couldn't really, you know, it was too much for me. My sister, she still works in there in the OR. But again, you know, these books are what's going to get you started. So, you know, I can do just like a blog and just kind of keep going, but it's hard to do that when you're not going to get much out of that. This medical billing coding course, and I used to just call it Sapphire Physician Coding, period, because that's the name of the school, Sapphire Physician Coding. But I have to throw the medical billing in there because some people don't know that you teach medical billing with the coding normally. A lot of times I went to a couple of places and I spoke to a lot of young ladies, and I was like, well, what is I was like, you know what, I'm gonna ask you a blunt question. You have my card, and I just explained this program to you. What is coding? I don't know. Okay, what's medical billing? Oh, I know what medical billing is. That's why I dropped the medical billing on there, and I went more in depth with the medical billing course. I added more lessons onto the medical billing because I wanted to combine it with the coding. Okay, so that's what this is about. I'm not going to go into it too much detail because I have to also get that coordinated. You guys make sure that you subscribe. A lot of you are looking at these videos now. I love it. I love the fact that you guys are looking at these videos. But all you need to do is hit that subscribe button, and that's it. You guys will know when I'm coming. You guys will know when I'm coming. So again, you know, we're gonna get this channel bumping. It might take some time, but that's cool. That's okay. But I'm gonna give you as much as I can. Like I said, this session will be over. This session will be over in a couple of weeks, probably around May. I don't have it in front of me, but I think in May. Let me see. Yeah, I think it's May 15th. The last class is at May 15th. Now that's just now I'm saying that because that's people who are literally, you know, working by a schedule. But I have people who are working independently. And when I say working independently, they have went in and purchased a course and started their courses because basically you're going to read. You're going to read. You can get in on the YouTube. You guys can see my Zooms. When I be recording these things, I put them on Zoom and then I post them. Okay, I have not done a live YouTube yet because I'm not that familiar with YouTube to drop that live yet. But in May, I think we just gonna go at it, and what we mess up on, we mess up on. They can fix it or whatever. You know, it's gonna take time for us to get to the level that we need to get to. So yeah, so I mean that's gonna be awesome. Next time I come on, I'm gonna give you guys a date when that first class is gonna actually start in May. We're going to start with medical billing. We're going to objective syllabus, objective lesson. task, test, subject, summary, final. You all are grown. So when I give you that final information, okay, I'm expecting you to pass that. Okay, now you can submit that. You can submit that. We'll get it. You can submit that. Okay, and I'll give you a grade on it. I don't know how it's going to work out yet. I don't know, but we're going to find out. We're going to find out. I am reluctant to see anybody that just can't do it, and that can do it. So I'm gonna sign off. I just want to do like a quick 10 minutes. I had to show off my my logo my son made, and I asked him, people I know they read these logos, but I guess he's working so much, but if I don't know, I asked him, but he doesn't want to do extras. But you guys know my son is an artist. It sounds like I'm going down, but you know what I'm gonna get? I'm gonna get the microphone, because I saw some of my videos where I don't know if my voice is going muggled in, but you guys know I be tripping up most of the time. But I'm gonna get one of those things. I don't know about the thing that changes your voice. I don't know about that. I just want something to make me sound a lot clearer, because I'm using the voice from here. So all of y'all who out there, again, doing that business, learn the business, learn the business, learn the business, do the business. Do it. When you learn billing and coding and management, analyst, revenue cycle, and you the boss and this and that and that and this, you have to have done it. Do it. Do the billing. Do the coding. Work the front end, work the back end, do the Medicaid, do the Medicare, get familiar with those rejections, look at those corrected claims, check out the revenue codes. We talked about that in that previous video. Remember those revenue codes? Go back to that if y'all want to check that out. But that's more to come. So, again, whoever is looking at this video, you want the business, learn what you need to do the business. Okay? Learn what you need to do. Go do it. Okay? Learn that billing department. The only way you're going to really feel that billing, especially some of that pressure, especially when it gets to end month, and you got 99 doctors that still ain't handing their notes in, and then you're going, well, ain't nothing I can do. He just didn't hand his note. Be nice. Just Dr. Moore, can you hand those notes in? I really want to put them in before 12:01. Before 12:01 on March 31st. Okay, and that's a good thing. Is today the 31st? Today is the 31st. That's good. So, being that today is the 31st, everybody's scrambling right now. The coders are trying to get them codes in. Why, Ms. Lambert? Because that money has to roll over. Boom. That money has to roll over in 5 or 6 days. We better see that money triple. If he's just dragging in, if he got a surgery that he just did this morning, all right, you got to give him some time to get it in. But you got doctors that here, some of them come right into your office here. Lisa, they didn't do that. Lisa, this one. You're gonna have a doctor like that. Make sure you want his charges like crazy. If you're doing charge entry, make sure you get him in there. Make sure you get him in there. There's different things. There's different things in the coding world. You know what I'm saying? That charge entry. My niece does charge entry. Get those codes in there. Don't worry about that. The coders are going to deal with that. Now, well, there are some places where you don't need to be CPC, but you got 90 days to get your CPC. Because when them doctors come in and bring them charges to you, those girls are just dropping them in. Go in that EHR, drop them in. The coders on the back end, they got to go through each one and every single one and make sure they right. If they not, they got to make sure they get that doctor, or they got to come back to that charge entry girl. Did you scan this? Did you scan that? Did we get the notes for that? Did we get the notes? So depending on where you're working at, there's a lot that's going to go on. So, coding is a big deal, and you've got to know something about billing. Okay. Because there's when you first start, there's cycles to billing. There's cycles to coding. I told y'all that on the other video. I don't know which one, but I told that on the other video. 1 through 10. The billers and the coders got to stick together. The billing department is all of the financial department. That's the financial department. That's why you guys, I told you guys, Sapphire Financial Coding, that's under my belt. Sapphire Financial Training. You see that Sapphire back behind me, it changes. Because we got all that. And a lot of that is you got to know what you're doing. And sometimes you got to go into office, facility, or hospital. You got to play it by ear. You better ask 1,000 questions, especially if you don't know. That HR list that I gave y'all, those are true questions that I asked, and a lot of my colleagues, they asked. Optum 360, some of those questions came from them. Some of those questions was for them. They asked that. I think I got another one. I have another one somewhere. You know what I had? I had an epic demo. I wish I could find that demo. I can't show you guys, the epic and XYZ that's at the facilities, but I had a demo that years ago. I don't know. I wish I could find that. But you know what? I got another practice management that I can give you as a demo. I can give you that as a demo. I've got that in the medical billing course. That's on the website, www.sapphirecoding.com. I just put it there last night. If you guys go to that website, I haven't loaded everything on that website yet because yesterday I see that I had to make 3 parts to medical terminology. Medical terminology course is a long course. So I've got more than 22 lessons in that course. In that course, and it has nothing to do with the PowerPoints that's in there. It's a long course. So when you guys do go to the website and you see medical terminology 1, 2, and 3, all 3 of them go together. They go together. Okay. So again, just take heed to some of that HR stuff and a couple of other things. And trust me, there's more to come. And the insurance billing book. There's a job portion that should be in the back of that book. I don't know which version that you guys have. When we start that class, I'm going to show you what it's about. It's jobs about resumes and customer service and what you could say. And I have a customer service course that when I first started doing Diamond medical billing, I used to do that with my students. I still have that. Course. I can throw that in. I mean, if y'all send me something to say y'all need something on the customer service, but we can throw that in. It's nothing I made up. It's a book that I had that I'm gonna go by, just like everything else. Everything we do, we go by books. We go by books and we go by our own experiences. And that's what I'm giving you. That's what I'm giving you, my own experience, because it's hard. In revenue cycle, you gotta, you're responsible for what you need to do, and what you need to do is help this hospital, this facility get this money in here. That's your job. That's why we work together. That's your job, to assist in that financial portion. The coders are the ones that's going to drop these codes, and then we're going to get that money. But it's not just them. They still need to drop them claims out that door. You look in that queue and you still see some claims in there, that the coder, I don't know if she's not working on it. It's a problem. You open it, see, she might have a problem. She may have not sent see, I got to go in it as 2 different type of levels, as a leadership level and then as the coder and the biller level. But you've got to communicate with that leadership to let them know if something's funky. Okay. So we'll see, okay. I'm 20 minutes and I tried to make this 15 minutes, but I'm gonna see you in the next video. And I ain't even sure what it's gonna be, but I'm gonna throw the code in there. But if you guys want more of that HR stuff, let me know and we'll see what happens. Okay, I'm gonna shut this down. I'll see you guys next time. Subscribe to my channel. Check this out below. I've got the websites below. Y'all see my thumbnail? It's pumping.